Is your partner toxic, or is your nervous system stuck in survival? In this episode, Erica explores the science of interpersonal resonance and nervous system regulation. You'll learn why conflict often has more to do with biology than bad intentions, and how regulation creates clarity in relationships. Sets.
Welcome to The Regulated Life, where we explore the biology of love, the science of safety, and the path from survival to connection. I'm your host, Erica Carter Folk, founder of Mind Fusion Transformations and creator of the Bio Sanctuary Protocol, TM. This is a space where we don't just talk about relationships, we rewire them from the inside out. Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome back to The Regulated Life. And if this is your first time here, take a breath. You're not late. You're not behind. You're not broken. You're right on time. Today we're talking about a word that carries a lot of charge in relationship spaces. A word that can feel validating, clarifying, even relieving when you've been hurt. Toxic. And listen, sometimes people really are unsafe. We are not bypassing that. We are not excusing harm. This is not a just regulate and stay conversation. But what I see far more than often, especially in high-functioning, emotionally intelligent adults, is something very different. I hear this question almost every single day. Erica, is my partner toxic, or am I just too sensitive? Am I overreacting? Am I missing something? And what I want you to hear, and I want you to hear this gently but clearly. If you're asking that question, your nervous system is already part of the story. Today, we're not diagnosing anyone. We're not assigning villains. We're not handing out labels. We're going to talk about biology, not blame. Because many relationships don't fall apart because people are cruel. They fall apart because two nervous systems are stuck in survival, talking past each other in a language neither of them consciously understands. So grab your tea, unclench your jaw, and let your shoulders drop. Let's go deep. I want to tell you about Sarah and Marcus. Sarah came to me about 6 months ago, and the very first thing she said without hesitation was, I think my husband might be a narcissist. No rage, no drama, just certainty. And instead of reacting to the label, I asked her a different question. Walk me through a normal Saturday morning in your house. Here's what she described. Sarah wakes up around 7 a.m. She's a high achiever, runs her own business, manages a team, carries a lot of responsibility. Even on weekends, her brain doesn't turn off. So by the time she walks into the kitchen, she hasn't decided to be tense, but her body already is. Her jaw is tight, her shoulders are lifted, her breath is shallow. This part matters. She's not consciously angry at Marcus, but her body is braced. She's already in what I call red zone. That activated, defended, I have to stay on top of everything state. Marcus is sitting at the kitchen table with his coffee, scrolling on his phone. He looks up and says, "Good morning." And right there, this is the moment everything shifts. Marcus doesn't register danger in her words. She hasn't said anything yet. But his nervous system reads her state, her posture, her breath, her tension. And his body makes a decision before he ever thinks. Not safe. So he does what his nervous system learned a long time ago that keeps him safe. He goes quiet. He pulls back. He stays on his phone. To Sarah's nervous system, shaped by a childhood where silence meant punishment, rejection, or you did something wrong, this feels catastrophic. Her system doesn't think, oh, he needs space. It thinks, I'm about to be abandoned. So she pursues. What's wrong? Are you mad? I can tell something's off. The more she reaches, the deeper he retreats. The deeper he retreats, the louder her nervous system gets. And before either of them realizes what's happening, they're in a full-blown argument about nothing and everything. About how he never talks. About how she always needs something. About all the old wounds neither of them chose, but both of them are living inside of. When Sarah finished telling me this, she said, see, that's stonewalling. That's emotional unavailability. That's toxic, right? And I said something that stopped her cold. What if he's not toxic? What if he's terrified? Because what I saw wasn't manipulation. It wasn't control. It wasn't malice. It was two nervous systems in survival accidentally confirming each other's deepest fears. And that is interpersonal resonance. I want to pause with you here, not intellectually, physically. As you listen to that story, what did your body do? Did your chest tighten? Did your jaw clench? Did you recognize yourself in Sarah or Marcus? Most people don't listen to relationship stories calmly. They listen while their nervous system is scanning for proof. Proof that they're right. Proof that they're not crazy. Proof that the other person really is the problem. So just notice, without judgment, what your body did while I told that story. And let's take one slow breath together. Inhale. Exhale. That awareness right there, that's regulation beginning. Your nervous system does not wait for words. It's always scanning, inside and out. Internally, am I safe? Am I overwhelmed? Do I need to defend? Externally, is this person regulated? Are they a threat? Are they safe to connect with? This happens through neuroception, a term coined by Dr. Stephen Porges, the founder of polyvagal theory. Neuroception is your body's unconscious threat detection system. It reads things like breath speed, muscle tension, pupil dilation, facial microexpressions, vocal tone, and rhythm, all before your conscious mind ever weighs in. So when Sarah walks into the kitchen activated, even silently, Marcus's nervous system feels it, and his body responds before thought. This isn't personality, it's conditioning. Two tuning forks placed near each other will vibrate at the same frequency. So will two nervous systems. This is why you can walk into a room fine and leave in a fight. Nothing happened, but everything happened biologically. Most of us were taught to fix communication. Very few of us were taught to regulate our bodies first. Let's talk about why the toxic label feels so damn good. Because it does. Calling someone toxic gives your nervous system certainty. It gives your pain a name. It gives your system a villain. And villains feel safer than ambiguity. Ambiguity requires regulation. And most of us were never taught how to regulate, only how to survive. So if you've ever clung to that label, I'm not judging you. I'm honoring the part of you that needed clarity to feel safe. But here's the part no one tells you. Once your nervous system locks onto a villain, it stops looking for solutions. It stays braced. It stays armed. It stays loud. And from that state, you cannot see clearly. You cannot discern the difference between discomfort and danger, misattunement and manipulation, fear and truth. Red zone sees threat everywhere. Green zone sees reality. Right now, I want you to borrow my nervous system for a moment. You don't need to understand anything else. Just notice my pace. Notice what your shoulders are doing as you listen. This is what safety sounds like. If that feels unfamiliar, that tells me a lot about why your relationship feels so intense. Safety isn't something you think your way into. It's something your body experiences first. And many of us are trying to build connection on top of nervous systems that have never truly rested. Now, let me be very clear about something. This is not about blaming yourself. This is about reclaiming agency. When you stay locked in they're toxic, your nervous system stays defensive, scanning, bracing, waiting. But when you shift the lens from they are the problem to our system is dysregulated, something powerful happens. You move from opponent to teammate, from victim to leader, from powerless to powerful. Not because you control them, but because you regulate you. Sarah didn't change Marcus. She changed the frequency she walked in with. And when safety landed in her body, his nervous system finally felt safe enough to come back online. That's not manipulation. That's biology. I need to say this clearly enough for your body to hear it. Regulation does not mean staying in unsafe situations. Regulation does not mean tolerating abuse. Regulation does not mean self-abandonment. Regulation gives you clarity before decision. You cannot accurately assess safety from a dysregulated nervous system. Green zone doesn't make you stay. Green zone lets you see, and you deserve to see the truth. If this episode is landing, it's because your body recognizes itself in this conversation. And if you're ready to stop reacting and start leading biologically, relationally, I've created something for you. My free 5-day biological consent challenge is designed to help you move from red zone reactivity to green zone leadership. 5 days, small practices, massive relief. Because 5 days of nervous system work can save you years of the same argument. You're not broken. You're not too much. Your system just needs safety. I'll see you in the sanctuary.
If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to The Regulated Life and leave a review. Your feedback helps us reach more people who are ready to break the pattern. For more resources, visit mindfusion.com. Until next time, may you find your way home to yourself.